Stage 0. Not infected and happily playing outside. Stage 1. Bitten by Rusty after he attacked her in her backyard. She is terrified by his appearance. Stage 2. She feels extremely ill and her ear is throbbing. She is crying, sitting by her front door, waiting for her dad to get home from the store. Stage 3. The infection begins to contort her body while all she can do is watch in horror. Stage 4. The infection fully takes over as she watches her dad pull into the driveway. She tries to call out for help, but her vision blurs as her body begins to ache worse than before. Stage 5. She now feels nothing but rage. The infection takes over completely. When her dad opens the door, she attacks him, dragging him from the front door to the living room. Stage 0. She is not infected, currently frozen in fear after she ran into the living room of the Safe Universe bunker to grab her bunny. Stage 1. There was an infected in the living room that bit half of her cranium off, giving her a wicked headache. At this rate, she will bleed out before the infection can even begin to take over. Stage 2. Lightheaded from blood loss and losing half her head. She is disoriented, barely noticing the new night in her back as she desperately claws at the door, trying to get back to everyone else. Stage ? Before the infection could begin its brutal transition, she bled to death. Stage ? At least now she can be with her mother and father. Stage ? Poor little bug on the wall. Ding jing. No one to love him at all. Ding jing. No one to tickle his toes. Ding jing. No one to blow his nose. Stage 0. Not infected, running to warn her cousins and sister about the monster in the forest. Stage 1. After tripping while running away, she was bitten. Thanks to her bravery, her cousins and sister got away safely. Stage 2. The feeling of dread and fear continues to get worse. Stage 3. The infection starts to take over and starts the painful transition. Stage ? The infection stops its progression thanks to a mutation in her that makes her immune. Stage ? For everyone's safety, Indy's mom muzzled her. Soon research will begin on why the infection hasn't taken over. Stage 0. She is not infected. She is currently running towards her cousins and sister to warn them about a monster. Stage 2. She tripped while running from the infected. Her granddad tried to save her, but the monster had already bitten her before it was shot. Stage 2. She feels a looming sense of dread as she walks back to the cabin. Once there, her mom explains everything. Stage 3. Her body starts to contort, painful. Her mom and Indy's mom have locked her in a holding cell to make sure she doesn't hurt anyone. Stage 4. She feels terrified and Indy's mom put a muzzle on her to make sure she doesn't bite anyone while they run tests on her. She just wants to go home. Stage 5. She has fully transformed and tore off the muzzle. All she does is bang on the walls, yelling and crying that she wants to go home. Stage 0. Not infected, called over the radio by his manager to check on a customer behaving odd in the bathroom. Stage 1. Been infected, odd customer was mutated and attacked. Due to how severe the wounds, the infection progresses fast. Stage 2. Realizing it's too late for him, he chooses to lock himself into a janitorial closet after writing a warning on the door. Stage 3. The infection is contorting him into a painful and unnatural state. His screams of pain scare off the remaining customers in the store. The police lock down the store as a means of protecting the public. Stage 4. The infection has fully taken over. His hunger is too much. After hours of trying, he manages to break out of the locked room, eating the meat in the deli to try and curb his hunger. After Chili breaks in, he tries to attack, leading to his demise. Stage 0 has not been bitten and is worried about the infection. Stage 1. After being bitten, they will become disoriented and stressed, afraid of what might become of him. Stage 2. The infection starts to spread through their body. At this point, you can try all you want to disinfect your wounds, but it is futile. Stage 3. The infection causes their body to grow and contort, causing extreme pain, fear, and aggression. Some will grow so rapidly their skin tears. Stage 4. The infection has almost completely taken over. Some are more aware than others and will do everything they can to avoid infecting healthy people. Stage 5. It is rare to see an infected with sanity still at this stage, but it is possible. They are extremely infectious. If not already dead, the body will start to rot until it physically can no longer move due to decomposition. Stage 0 has not been bitten and is unaware of the infection. Stage 1. After being bitten, they will become disoriented and stressed, feeling an overwhelming sense of doom. Stage 2. The infection starts to spread through their body. They start to feel hungry and fearful. Stage 3. The infection causes their body to grow and contort, causing extreme pain, fear, and aggression. Some will start to go blind. Stage 4. The infection has almost completely taken over. They have no control over themselves and feel nothing but rage, fear, and extreme hunger. Stage 5. They have officially lost any sanity or sliver of humanity they still had. They are extremely infectious and aggressive. If not already dead, the body will start to rot until it physically can no longer move due to decomposition. Stage 0 has yet to consume the bacteria and everyone is safe. Stage 1. Only hours after ingesting the bacteria, he had become sickly and confused. Stage 2. When consuming the bacteria, it takes over the body much quicker. Within only 10 hours of its consumption, it will already start to contort the body into painfully unnatural positions, causing immense pain and fear for the host. Stage 3. The infection is almost completely taken over extreme hunger and aggression. At this stage, they are extremely infectious. Stage 4. The infection is taken over. The infected main goal is now to infect others. The only thing driving it is rage and hunger. Rage, rage, rage. Stage 0. She is not infected and is trying to board up the house to keep her family safe. Stage 1. Rusty snuck up behind her while she was boarding up the living room. She hit him over the head, but he bit her before she could attack. Stage 0. After Bennett's quick thinking, her wound was disinfected before the bacteria could spread through her body. The disinfection of her wound was not the only reason she was okay. Little does she know she has a rare antibody in her blood that makes her immune to the virus. She still lives in fear of the infection, not knowing that she and her daughters are the cure. Stage 1. She is uninfected and boarding up the windows in an attempt to protect her family. Stage 2. Rusty snuck up behind her, biting her before she managed to hit him over the head. Stage 3. Bandit convinced her to disinfect it. He reassured her she will be okay, but her arm hurts really bad. Stage 3. She feels extremely ill and is trying to pretend like nothing is wrong, dispute the looming feeling of doom. Stage 4. It has begun to painfully contort her body. She tried to get away from her family, but can't feel anything but agony. Stage 5. The virus has fully taken over, making her into a predator fueled by anger and hunger.